Why do some people build wealth easily while others struggle? It's less about income, and more about the things they refuse to buy. Today, I'm revealing something most people never talk about: the quiet decisions that separate people who build wealth from those who struggle to keep up. These aren't random savings tips. They're the real traps that smart people fall into. Traps that wealthy people have learned to avoid. And by the end of this video, you'll be looking at your driveway, your living room, and even your wallet in a whole new way. Let's dive into 5 powerful examples that could completely change your financial future. 1. Extended warranties. Let's start with a common upsell, the extended warranty. You're buying a new phone, TV, or laptop, and the salesperson makes you feel like you need that extra protection. But what if I told you that wealthy people almost never buy them? Why? Because stores make massive profits off your fear. Some earn up to 80% profit on these warranties alone. That's money from your pocket, and straight into theirs. Wealthy people follow a simple principle: if you can't afford to replace it, maybe you shouldn't buy it yet. Plus, many premium credit cards automatically extend the manufacturer's warranty, for free. Here's the truth: most electronics either break early, during the original warranty, or they last for years. So that extended coverage? Usually unnecessary. The smart move is to plug that money leak and invest it instead. 2. Timeshares. Now, let's talk about a trap that's disguised as a dream vacation: the timeshare. At first glance, it sounds like a great deal, a luxurious spot you can escape to every year. But look closer. Timeshares are one of the worst financial decisions you can make. Companies offering timeshares often give away thousands in free dinners and gifts just to get you to sit through a pitch. That alone should raise red flags. Here's a story I recently heard. Someone paid over $200,000 for a timeshare in Florida. Sounds like paradise, right? Until they had to pay a rising annual maintenance fee, starting at $1,200, and couldn't even sell it later for $11,000. Wealthy people don't lock themselves into those kinds of long-term, one-location commitments. They choose flexibility, staying at hotels or renting vacation homes as needed. Or better yet, they invest in real estate that pays them. Because real wealth comes from having options, not obligations. 3. Expensive gifts to impress. This one hits home for many of us. Ever gone over budget on a gift just to make someone happy, or to impress them? The reality is, wealthy people avoid this trap. They know that flashy gifts lose their charm quickly. That $500 designer bag? It may feel exciting at first, but weeks later it's just another item in the closet. Meanwhile, studies show that Americans spend about $1,000 on gifts each holiday season, often going into debt to do it. Wealthy people take a different approach. They focus on meaning over price tags. Think quality time, thoughtful messages, or practical gifts that last. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, is known for giving simple, thoughtful presents. And here's a powerful mindset shift. Every time you overspend on a gift, you're not just losing cash. You're giving away the chance to invest that money in your own future. Imagine putting $200 into a stock index fund instead of a trendy gadget. In a few years, that choice alone could grow into something big. 4. Cheap furniture. Next up is something hiding in plain sight: cheap furniture. It seems smart in the short run, but it's a silent drain on your finances. Think about it. You buy a $100 dresser. A year later, it's falling apart. You replace it. Then again a couple years later. 3 dressers in 5 years. That's $300 down the drain. Meanwhile, someone who spent $500 on a well-made piece is still using it 2 decades later. No replacements, no headaches. Wealthy people understand the real cost of things over time. They ask, what's the cost per use? That $2,000 dining table might seem expensive. But if it lasts 30 years, and you use it every day, you're paying pennies per meal. On the flip side, constantly replacing low-quality items adds up fast. Not to mention, high-end furniture can sometimes increase in value. Something flat-pack furniture from the big box store will never do. In short, quality costs less over time. 5. Brand new cars and oversized vehicles. There's a reason why financially successful people rarely buy brand new cars. The moment you drive a new car off the lot, it loses value, about 20% in the first year alone. That's like buying a $40,000 car and instantly throwing away $8,000. Most wealthy people choose cars that are 2 or 3 years old. Why? Because someone else already took the depreciation hit. They're getting the same car, with low mileage, for thousands less. That's smart money. Oversized vehicles? That's another trap. Sure, they look impressive. But big cars usually mean bigger costs, higher insurance, more gas, pricier maintenance. Unless you truly need all that space, it's money you could be saving or investing. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, drives a modest used car. Meanwhile, many people with regular incomes stretch their budgets to buy flashy vehicles. The wealthy know a car's real job: getting you from point A to B, not proving anything to anyone. 6. Designer clothes for every season. Let's talk about fashion. There's nothing wrong with looking good, but rich people don't buy into every trend. They're not emptying their wallets for every new designer drop. While many chase the latest fashion to impress others, wealthy people focus on timeless style. Quality pieces that last. They'd rather invest in a few classic, well-made items than keep replacing fast fashion that fades or falls apart. Here's something most people don't realize. The ultra-wealthy often wear the same outfits regularly. Think Steve Jobs and his black turtleneck. Mark Zuckerberg and his gray t-shirts. It's not just about simplicity, it's about focus. Less time and money spent on appearances, more invested into what really matters. 7. Lottery tickets. This might surprise you, but the people buying the most lottery tickets aren't the ones who can afford to lose that money. And the rich? They're not gambling on luck. Think about it. The odds of winning big in the lottery are lower than being struck by lightning. Wealthy people don't waste their dollars hoping for a miracle. They know that long-term, steady investments, like index funds or real estate, have much better returns. Every time you buy a lottery ticket, you're giving away a small piece of your financial future. That $10 a week could grow into thousands if invested wisely. The rich don't play the lottery. They play the long game. 8. Trendy tech upgrades. Do you really need the newest phone every year? Most people don't, but they still spend hundreds, sometimes over $1,000, just to stay current. Wealthy people don't chase the latest tech unless it adds real value. That new smartphone may have a slightly better camera or faster processor, but is it really worth the price tag if your current phone works fine? They see tech for what it is: a tool, not a trophy. If it helps them work better or live easier, great. But if it's just about keeping up appearances, they'll pass. The next time you're tempted to upgrade something that still works, ask yourself, is this helping me build wealth, or just draining my wallet? 9. Brand name groceries and household products. Here's a quiet habit that adds up fast. Rich people often avoid brand name products when there's no real difference in quality. They're not above buying store brand items. In fact, many wealthy people do it all the time. From pantry staples to cleaning supplies, if the quality is the same, why pay more? They know that saving small amounts, consistently, builds up over time. It's not about being cheap, it's about being smart. That $20 saved each grocery trip can turn into hundreds a year. And those hundreds? They could be earning money in an investment account instead of going to brand marketing budgets. 10. Keeping up with the Joneses. This one is the silent killer of financial freedom. Too many people spend money trying to match someone else's lifestyle. A neighbor buys a new car, and suddenly you feel pressure to upgrade. A friend posts a luxury vacation, and now you're tempted to swipe your credit card just to keep up. Wealthy people don't live like that. They know that comparison is the thief of both joy and wealth. They focus on their goals, not someone else's highlight reel. Here's the truth: the Joneses might be broke. That shiny lifestyle you see online might be funded by credit card debt. The real flex? Having peace of mind, financial security, and control over your time. If you want to build wealth, take a closer look at what you're avoiding, not just what you're buying. The rich stay rich not because they earn more, but because they spend smarter. They avoid the traps. They stay focused. They play the long game. Now you know their secrets. The question is, what will you do with them? This is Profitability Plus. Don't forget to subscribe for more smart money tips that actually make sense. Until next time, keep your goals clear, your spending wise, and your future in focus.